Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Monday, October 20th, 2025. I read something that interested me today. I want to share it with you, and we'll see if the tarot has some additional insights or information for us. There's some chatter in the alt media community, and I will have a link to the Twitter post that I am, or X post, that I am going to be referencing, that Red October for 2025 may roll out in a way that involves lots of um, story endings for some people that are notable in the public eye. And this is global, not just the United States. I'm specifically talking about the post I saw it in was a prediction made by Proletariat Ariel on X back on October 1st. And I'm going to quote exactly, so I'll look off to the side here. Within this link that I'll be sharing with you, he said, I would say that this cull can start or peak around October 10th to 15th, weeding out dead weight like Clinton fixers and big tech cutouts whose insurance files could unravel the pedo grids and black budgets, in my opinion. I wouldn't consider this a random act of mercy. It's a calculated erasure buying time as Trump's brass purge at Quantico hardens the alliance's spine. I love the sound of that, don't you? Well, I did some compilation of notable global hospitalizations that have happened in October since that prediction was made. And there were a total found of and I just looked at some of the major hubs across the planet and the United States. I looked a little more closely. For example, we have one official listed there who's simply attached to the mayor's office of Los Angeles, the entertainment hub. So I figured that was a qualifier. But let's take a look at some of the names of notable people that have been hospitalized in 2025, just in October. And then I did a comparison. I looked at 2015 through 2024. We have 21 that made the grade this year. Each of those years before that were one or two only. So we've got a 10-time spike going on hospitalization, medical emergencies, and even death by heart attack for some notables across the planet. I'm going to go to that share screen and you can look at the 21 names I found. And I know not all of them are people with nefarious backgrounds, but there are some that have had a lot of chatter about them. As you can see, we've got Alec Baldwin has been hospitalized this month. Bob Dole, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, again, just a hospital emergency, but we also know sometimes PR departments hide the true nature of what that hospitalization is. Even Bill Gates and Pope Francis have been, and let's see, Prince Andrew. So there's Boris Johnson. Some names we know that we've seen an island photos through the years, etc. So it made me think that there may be something to this prediction that Ariel made. And I wanted to ask the tarot about it. So this year in 2025, is Red October going to be rolling out as medical emergencies and goodbyes for some people that are getting erased before their testimony or files become public, etc. Let's see what the universe wants us to know about this. And of course, as always, we'll be open to other insights and information. I'm going to switch the camera, work with the cards, and we will find out the answer to this question together. So there's a alt media chatter prediction that 2025 is going to be a medical emergency month for some people who have backgrounds that they have some insurance files or they've got some ties that just don't need to be made public, fixers, etc. So we just want to know if, and certainly when I looked at the hard data, 21 hospitalizations in October for notable figures across the planet compared to an average of two in years previous. It does seem like there's some sauce to this prediction. Let's find out what the universe wants us to know, plus additional insights and information. The yes or no element is Red October, medical emergency month this year, plus additional insights and information. Okay, our first card is the Six of Wands. Another wand, Nine of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Swords. No hard yes here, but guys, it sure is confirming what we were wondering about. Four of Swords. Looking ahead, we've got the Hermit, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So yeah, RL was onto something with his prediction. There is some erasures going on. I'm going to get four more cards and see if we have some additional insights and information that can be had from four more cards. But let's look at what's available here, okay? Because as I told you, I'm seeing some confirmation here. Victory card. So the status is for the White Hats. Their victory has spurred this purge that's going on. And that's indicated with the Nine of Wands as well as the Five of Swords, saying, and fives are always temporary situations. We got a couple of them here. And they kind of work together to say, yeah, we've had some losses. They're calculated, and we gave up on the win. So now we're doing calculated losses. And again, here's some sadness. And this is kind of a shenanigans of the nefarious nature indicated with the Five of Cups for the near future. Now, the current situation, we've got the Four of Swords. There's more people that will be hospitalized that are notable between now and the end of the month. There will be an effort to keep some of those endings private, to put a placeholder in or have CGI represent those people, etc. We may be told that hospitalizations are just for exhaustion or for dehydration, and they're indeed a lot more than that. Okay, and the Hermit for the near future is weighing in and saying, "Hey, watch. We're in a period of time where we're waiting for some of these events to roll out, and indeed they will. And there's some divine guidance going on here. This is a major arcana. It's the first one in the read, but it says a major arcana tends to say the energy I'm indicating is pretty well set in stone, which is that we've got a little bit of weight, but there's more to come. So there are going to be some more medical emergencies that will be in the news or minimally indicated in the news. Additional insights are coming from the Knight of Cups, the Sun, the Moon. We have more endings, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so again, these are looking at the near future. We've got two more major arcanas that decided to show up and give us some insights. Again, things are moving in the right direction. Whether the bad guys remove some of their bad actors themselves or the white hats hold them accountable at some point and they have consequences for their actions. It's all working together to bring more light to our planet and more safety for little ones. And then the moon card just talks again, letting us know that there are going to be more endings that happen. Again, we're going to have to be a little bit of sleuths and look and think a little harder. When you hear that someone has had a medical issue, but it was only dehydration, look a little deeper, look a little harder at it. Page of Pentacles says, and it's a worthwhile effort and it's going to continue. What's going to continue is I'm not saying that the purge that the deep state is doing is worthwhile. We benefit, we being those in the light, but it is the actions and the victories and campaign achievements of the light that has caused this to happen. So again, it's not that the white hats are doing it. It's because they've done other things to clean up the planet that has made the deep state decide to close ranks and get rid of some loose ends and try to stall progress as much as possible for as long as possible. Let's recap. There's some chatter in the alt media community that Red October for 2025 is actually going to roll out more in the form of medical emergencies that have been caused to happen for people who are loose ends, former fixers, etc. People that have insurance files that could be troubling to come to light, etc. So I took a look at some of the news hubs across the planet and then the United States in a little bigger depth and found that there are 21 hospitalizations or heart attack emergencies, a combination of the two, that have happened with notable figures in October, compared to an average of 1 to 2 in the 10 years previous. So we asked the universe, hey, what's going on? Is Red October Medical Emergency Month for those people that have some explaining to do, plus additional insights and information? And we got that it is as a result of some of the white hat achievements and house cleaning and swamp draining, that the deep state has felt the urge to, yes, initiate some loose end fixing. And there's more to come. Absolutely more to come. It's all working though together. Even though the deep state is doing this to delay, to minimize possible issues or unexplained disclosures, whistleblowers, etc. They're trying to close ranks a little bit. It all works together for the good of innocent life and for those who are in the light and want not just the United States, but our planet to be free, to have sovereignty, and for people to be able to realize their best possible personal potentials. So it's all working for the good of that. And that was nice to see. So Ariel, you were right with your prediction. And the data's backing it up, and the tarot did too. That's it for this video. I thank you so much for your time, attention, and viewership. I don't take you for granted. I hope you come back and watch me again. And whether you do or not, if you're willing to receive it, I send you love, light, and I wish for you everything bright. Bye.